Yeah, that's right. We're in Hot Wheels heaven. We're in Los Angeles in Larry Wood's personal shop. This place is nirvana if you love Hot Wheels cars or cars in general. On the walls, factory prototypes, one-of-a-kind tooling resins, projects that Larry Wood had a hand in or was a part of a team that created product for Hot Wheels. Over here, real cars. 1932 Nash done with big block power. This thing is a beast and it looks stock on the outside. Over here, this beautiful slipper coupe. In the front, kind of a 32-34 Ford. In the back, blown V6 power and a very Porsche-like rear end. Project in progress. This huge COE over here behind all the tools and behind this lift section, this is one of Larry's personal projects. This is an incredible place. It's kind of a shrine to Hot Wheels. Now, Mike Zarnock got a chance to talk to Larry and see and hear about all of this incredible stuff. Check this out.
Like ready to display model cars? Want to see the best coverage in print, on video, and on the web? Subscribe today to the largest circulation diecast magazine in the industry. Diecast X brings collectors face-to-face with all the latest collectibles, trends, designers, and manufacturers. From resin to diecast to white metal and more, Diecast X magazine focuses on what collectors want in every scale. Diecast X, the passion, the products, and the personalities. Subscribe today at areastore.com or pick up a copy at your favorite bookstore or newsstand.
Any Hot Wheel collector would be in heaven. I'm in heaven. To any Hot Wheel collector, this is it. This is Larry's garage.
This is home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Larry, thanks for inviting us here.
Sure, welcome to California.
This is amazing. Take us around. Tell us what's going on.
Well, what can I tell you? This is just stuff, you know, diecast stuff, Hot Wheel stuff, other people's stuff.
There's a supercharged Hemi over here.
Blown Hemi here, which is by Margarita Blender. I'm gonna. These are all broken parts, so I've been buying them as I go to swap meets and stuff, and putting them together. And I'm going to put an electric motor in it with a Margarita Blender on the end, so it'll spin and the Margarita will make margaritas.
1,200 horsepower.
That's it, exactly.
Supercharged, injected Margarita Blender.
You know, you got to have that
Cool,
when you first come in. Hot Wheels guitar. When we worked at Hot Wheels, we worked with. I think it's a Gibson, and did a few of those. Very rare. I don't know how many were made. I did the graphics on it, and Bruce Schultz did the final paint jobs and everything for them.
What's with the old gas pump? Did you do that?
No, the gas pump was something we had on display at Mattel, and I just brought it down here, and we filled it full of Hot Wheels.
Did someone make that, or
it's a production?
Could it be bought? Like
it's a
that?
Production. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's fiberglass.
Oh wow!
It's why it's so small, you know. But it's a nice piece. It's perfect for displaying Hot Wheels.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it comes with the globe.
And the globe we made, yeah. So it was just a blank globe.
So that's the nice thing about working at Mattel. You get to have all kinds of cool things made.
That's it.
You know, for your collection.
Yeah, you just make them yourself. Along here is just some awards that through the years I've had from people, and mostly Mattel and stuff, and some of the different cars through the years. And again,
40 years. 40 years at Mattel.
Sitting there, drawn on a drawing board.
Now, do you know how many cars you designed?
No, I never figured it out. You probably know more
than
I do.
I have a guess, but I'm not gonna
One of these days that'll be a
that'll be a trivia question.
Exactly.
So
yep.
We do have that written down somewhere.
Yeah, and I won't even be able to answer it.
Let's go check out the shop.
Let's see what we got.
Now you can bring your favorite magazine with you wherever you go. With Diecast X Digital Edition, collectors can read the pages, browse reviews, and interact with the model collecting hobby in ways that they've never imagined. Diecast X Digital Edition brings the industry's largest circulation diecast enthusiast magazine to your home computer, iPhone, iPad, network-enabled tablet, or mobile device anytime, anywhere. Zoom in on text and photos, watch video reviews of your favorite models, enjoy interviews with personalities and industry insiders, and see the hobby come alive. Go to dcxmag.com for more info. Diecast X Digital Edition, your favorite magazine, anytime, anywhere.
The toolbox.
Toolbox full of just B sheets. Drawings, and just through the years of
a toolbox full of Hot Wheels drawings.
Yeah, just some stuff.
Yeah.
So
amazing stuff. What's this one here?
That was the electric car. What was that one called?
Oh, the Sizzlers.
Sizzler, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So-
George Salakis.
Yep, George, good old George.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
And
Elwood.
yeah, just
Elwoody.
again, different drawings. You know, we could do this for the rest
Wow.
of our lives.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Zowies. So you did the Zowies too?
Yeah, did the shows.
Wow.
And that one, of course, turned into the Shark Cruiser
Yep.
later on.
Yep.
So, but
Old number 5.
yeah, the original B sheet.
You know, you guys are getting to see some really, really cool history here. This is amazing Hot Wheel history.
So, but again, we could do this for the rest of our lives. There's
Oh, Larry, you have
much
so much
in
stuff.
here.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And this is just one drawer. We got drawers and drawers and drawers of Hot Wheel stuff in here. So it's just a place to store stuff. My regular toolbox. These were the kind of drawings I would do for colors.
Mm-hmm.
This was never meant for anybody to see other than the guy doing the E-sheet. And it would be the color situation and the toy number. And so, you know, did hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, of course. Because we had to do every car
yeah.
had a
Everything,
color.
everything
you know?
had to,
Yeah,
everything had to
exactly.
match and look good.
Yeah.
So, wow, that,
I don't remember what that was called, but I know
I think the
I think that it was the California
Customs where you would change the
exchange
tires. Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything. Yep, yep. So there's
Look at this.
30th anniversary, and let me show you the trick here. Is after the batteries are dead, but what happens is I talk, and then as it goes along, at the end this flips over, and they have a finished car.
Wow.
Yeah, they make those guys at Mattel can make anything.
That is amazing,
Yeah.
and that's
This is
you.
Yep, this is the 30th. This was for the 40th anniversary. The custom auto, and that's
Yes.
that's a obviously a large version, and
This was the car that was on the cover of the first, or not on the cover, but on the packaging
of all the
of
first
all
Hot
the
Wheels.
first Hot Wheels
Yep.
cars, and they were done by Otto
Yep.
Cooney.
Yep, the car was actually Harry Bradley did the design, but Otto did the rendering, so that's
Right.
why we gave Otto credit for it.
Wow.
And then probably my highlight of my career was the electronic snake car. And if you've ever seen this work, again, the batteries are dead. This stuff's been sitting around here for 20 years.
That one, the lights go down.
The lights go down, the body
does a
lifts
burnout.
up, does a burnout, the pipes light up, the sound is 100% authentic.
yeah.
Everything about it is real, and I'm in the background.
Now that's from Lions Drag Strip, which
Yep.
is no longer.
Yep, which is
around.
only about a quarter of a mile from here.
Really.
Yeah, in fact, Mickey Thompson's shop is at the end of this block.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah. So this one here again was 40th. They made me a special one for 40th. The rest of the cars here, there's nothing too spectacular. Dave Despain is my guard dog. There's some pink cars. There's the
Is that the?
King radio
Yeah, those
vans.
are definitely both of those vans.
Yep, there's the Larry's.
There's the Larry's with the phone number on
Larry's
it.
with the towing service with the phone number on it, which is my home number still. So there's some pretty neat stuff in there, but again, they're just cars that I worked on through the years. There's nothing to,
Now that Camaro.
There's 2 prototype Camaros in there. Those 2 Camaros were experimenting with padded top colors. Never made it to production. They're black enameled cars with painted tops on them, but they were just a prototype.
This one
Yeah.
and this one here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, everything in here is production. There's one thing that isn't a car, and that's a Reggie Jackson signed baseball, because I did his cars one time. And he
Well,
gave
Reggie,
me-
yeah, Reggie's a big car
Yeah,
nut. I mean,
and
he's
he-
got a lot
I
of
went up
cool
to his
cars.
collection, and we did that Reggie Jackson 4-car set at one time. And this is a very rare Ed Roth signed set. One's a prototype and one's a production. And he died like a month after he came and signed those.
April 6th or April 4th. Yeah.
So those were signed for him. And again,
Now this is The stuff you're going to see here is
This is the only place you'll
the
see
only
this.
place you're going to see it. There's a lot of resin stuff here. Larry?
Yeah, again, you know, as we went later on in the design process, we didn't use wood models and everything. We used resin models, and these are some of the resin models that we ended up using. This obviously is production cars, but in my case, the Nash is standing right over there, the COE is right there, and my 33 is sitting home, so those are all within a couple miles from here. The pink Barbie truck, very few of those made.
Yeah, you were supposed to mail that back, you know, when
Yeah,
you know, yeah, everybody said send them back.
Mattel didn't like the idea of Hot Wheels doing Barbie. Now they're probably glad.
Yeah, I don't, you know, I don't know of anybody who would actually send
No,
theirs
of course
back.
not.
No, of course not.
Yeah, I'll do that someday.
Yeah, yeah, right.
And down here, again, more epoxy prototypes, and at the bottom are what we call the shells of the production cars back in the day when we used to make everything out of wood. So these are the epoxies before they went to the shells and
Is that the Munster coach?
That's the Munster coach, which we were going to do. We did all the patterns and everything, and then there was a legal problem.
Wow.
It didn't work out with the studios and stuff, but that is
Okay.
the pattern for the original
Wow.
Munster coach. This is the a la carte and some of the Boyd cars.
Yeah.
Then these two here are the very first Snake and Mongoose prototypes. Notice the wings on top
Yep.
of the body. And, of course, a Charger. And
Without the wing?
Yep. And so just some
And there's your Hall of Fame
prototypes.
ring.
Hall of Fame ring. The gold bus and the Porsche. And there's some other cars in there.
Amazing stuff.
And the top row is all the cars from the Christmas things that I did.
Yeah,
Remember the Christmas cars?
a lot of people
The
go
very
after
first
those.
one, we only made, I think, 10 or 12 of them. And of course, the last one I made like 4,000. So shows you how much Mattel changed
Well,
through the years.
a lot of people, you know, go crazy looking for
Those
those.
are hard to find.
They are definitely.
And this
This is some
is
amazing
basically
stuff.
prototypes in here.
Look at the colors on this.
These were, you know, early shots. Gold cars we experimented with. Probably the rarest car I have in the collection is this one here. It's the Handmade twin mill prototype before they actually made the patterns or anything. That's a rare piece. Some experimenting with some printing, which we never really did, but it was an experiment to show you could actually do printing.
Well,
on
yeah,
the-
I mean,
on the Hot
and
Wheel.
later on ended up doing a lot of that.
Exactly. So that's
the artistic
Yeah, that's basically what I
series.
have here. But again, this is just some stuff I had laying around. So
What's with the colors on that?
I don't know. Probably again, it's probably just a one-off experimenting with some tamp. I know we had rub down decals that we used to experiment with on these things. There's the first prototype Cadzilla.
I'm just I am so honored to be here and see all of these things in person. You know, all of this Hot Wheel history.
Yeah, and it's funny because
amazing.
this stuff was work, but then you get something like this, which gets personal.
Right. Yeah.
And I built this out of a fun thing I thought someday would be fun to own, and I spent the last 10 years building the real thing, which is over there, and I'll show you later. But it's funny how you get started on a project that you think is a good idea, and you realize it was a dumb idea.
No, that's a great idea.
I know,
You know,
but
it's
still, it seems like
your fans. Your fans always want more of you. You know, and this is something that they get to have. That's a part of you. They can bring it to the events when they finally meet you and have you autograph it and
I've
say,
autographed quite a few of these.
Yeah, so
and when I get the rig on the road, which is very close, it'll be fun to have one of these sitting inside
Right.
it and saying, this is what started the
definitely.
whole idea.
And I know it well. You know, with Mattel redoing my old race car, it's just so cool to be able to go out there and autograph
Oh, yeah.
that.
Makes a big difference,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it gives the fans and the collectors something personal of you.
Yep.
That they can do a one-on-one thing. So
So the rest of the garage is car stuff, which is
well.
probably my love. I've always wanted to build things with my hands and create things. And Hot Wheels let me do that, but the job paid me to come here and be able to do this, which is what I enjoy. And this
Yes.
is Larry's garage. So,
Well, you know, a lot of, and I would probably say all of us real car guys
Yep.
collect toy cars,
Sure.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, you collect toy cars because it's a lot easier to own 5 AC Cobras in different
There's a lot
colors.
more cars there than there are
Right,
here.
right, exactly.
It has to do with the space.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that 20th anniversary
Yep,
one.
20th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
This one here is, the next one's 30th anniversary, I think. Wow. And I have a couple other ones that I just have no space for.
What's with the soapbox derby?
You know, I always wanted to do soapbox derby when I was a kid. Could never do it,
Mm-hmm. Me
and so
too.
I found one and painted it up. Bruce Schultz painted it for me. Did a beautiful job on it, and if I put it on the ground, it takes up space, so I just hang it from the seat. That wall is my art wall. It has artwork from myself and a lot of my friends. There's an original Otto Cooney,
Wow.
and there's some posters from Long Beach Grand Prix, which I can hear the cars from here since it's that close. And
What
rest
is
of the
what is
artwork.
that trike?
That was a guy that taught at Art Center, said one of his students did that drawing, and he made a copy of it for me. And so I thought it was pretty cool. and I
A lot
put
of
it up
guys,
there.
a lot of designers come out of art centers,
Yeah,
don't they?
exactly, yeah. And it's just art stuff, and through the years of
But that's
I've
that's
collected.
that's another part of collecting.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly, yeah.
The signing sheets that we do, you
Mm-hmm.
know, for all of the different events, you know, they have become collector's items in themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I've got
all
a
the-
whole collection of those
Yeah,
myself.
oh, I've got-
and
yeah, every one that you and I've done together, I've got 'em on my
I collect
wall.
other people's stuff too, so
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
have
fun.
them. I have them everywhere. I save and put them all over. Is that a lunchbox?
Yep. So
That's
there's
that's not a U.S. lunchbox.
That's a plastic one, but I have a die-cast one here somewhere. I mean, a metal one here somewhere.
Of that design.
No, not that design. It's
Because
something
that's
else. Is that a?
that's like a European or Australian.
okay.
Yeah,
Really?
that's.
Okay.
It took me a long time to find that one.
It's funny because I just found it at a swap meet and grabbed it. So
Yeah, you were lucky. But yeah, this is an amazing place, and we're so grateful that you let us come here and hang out and gave us some
yeah,
of
I'm
your time.
glad anybody that's in the area, just give me a call and stop by. I'm always around, always down on underneath something, working on something. This is the COE for the trailer that I'm working on, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this is the truck that's going to tow the trailer around, and I could probably give you some stills
Sure.
of
Sure.
this so that people can see it better.
And this one here is the
That's my 32 Nash, which in the Hot Wheel it's called a Packard.
Right.
And because I figured nobody would buy a Nash, so I figured I'd do a Packard. It's my Nash, but it's everybody else's Packard.
Everybody else
Yeah.
is Packard. That's wonderful. Well,
Yes.
Larry, thank you very
Yep.
much, and
Thank you, and stop by anytime.
really appreciate
sure.
you letting us come and hang out at Larry's Garage. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did, and I'm really excited to be here. So we'll see you later. Take care.
Take it easy.
Hi, I'm Sean Taylor with M2 Machines, and if you're looking for the best, most current, up-to-date information in diecast anywhere, check out Diecast X Magazine and DCXMag.com.